What's going on, Jerome's? Cornerback is a position that's going to have a lot of flux this offseason for the Minnesota Vikings. Star corner Byron Murphy Jr. made his first Pro Bowl, tied for the league lead with cornerback interception with 6. He's a free agent, finishing out his 2-year deal. Also, you got long-term vets like Gilly, Shaq Griffin, and Fabian Moreau finishing out their 1-year deals. So all 4 of the Vikings' top 4 cornerbacks are going to be free agents, and their future in purple definitely up in the air. And I love me some Dwight Newton-McLaughlin. Hopefully he gets a chance. Mekhi Blackman is going to be a stud. Market. Mekhi Blackman is going to be an absolute monster in this league, respect to the pride of USC. But the Vikings definitely could use some help in free agency and or the draft. But, of course, free agency comes first. And as Brian Flores famously said, this looks like a Flores senior photo. Yeah. You can never have enough good corners, and it's a little bit Zimmer adjacent. I can find cover 2 corners down at the 7-Eleven. No, Zim, we have no 7-Elevens up here. Yeah. But enter one Mike Hilton from the Bengals. Now, is he a little bit older? Yes. Is he a slot-only guy? Yes. I do not care. Pound for pound, Mike Hilton is a bad dude. And I absolutely have always wanted him on the Vikings, and there's an opportunity for the Vikings to bring him aboard for a pretty economical rate this offseason. Long story longer, Marcus Mosher over at 33rd Team, 2025 NFL free agency, 1 player each team should sign this offseason. Darnold was with the Raiders. 3-year, $124 million deal. It's a lot of money. But he paired the Vikings up with Mike Hilton, 3 years, $27 million, which you could say, all right, 31-year-old cornerback, $9 million a year, depending how it's structured. Perfectly fine with it. This is what Marcus wrote. Brian Flores loves to blitz, and there isn't a better blitzer from the slot than Mike Hilton. While he isn't great in coverage, Hilton does everything else at a high level. He's an outstanding run defender and has a knack for finding the football. I feel like just calling him not great in coverage, I feel like that's a little bit of a disservice where can you make gains on Hilton? Sure. But overall, like he is a damn solid slot defender. Plus, given his versatility against the run, I think that he is tailor-made for what Brian Flores wants to do. Hilton 31 before the 2025 season. That could scare some teams off, but Hilton is a good football player who will be even better with the Minnesota Vikings. And just, you can see it now. Found the love of a lifetime. Also, the white Bengal uniforms, really damn good. Really damn good, man. All right, and Mike Hilton, like we mentioned, turns 31 in March, 5'9", $184. And for me, like 2 of the best and most underrated slot corners of the recent years have been Mike Hilton and Kenny Moore II with the Colts. Like absolute pound-for-pound studs. He's spent around 4,700 career snaps in the slot, 13 career picks, 56 passes broken up, 11.5 sacks. Did have a career-high 73 tackles in 2024 as Lou Anarumo's defense, and they're trying to keep things together. Hilton was a major part of why the defense actually stood a fighting chance. Also, blitz-wise, like he has a 15.5% career pressure rate, which is really damn good for a slot corner. Now, they've used him pretty judiciously the last couple years in terms of blitzing, usually saving it for high leverage 3rd downs and 4th downs late in the games. But when Hilton gets going, he absolutely gets going. He's the best blitzing cornerback in the NFL. And his free agent profile from Pro Football Focus, one of the best slot defenders in the NFL of the past decade. Hilton, like most of the Bengals defense, struggled in 2024, but he turned in 4 straight strong performances to close the campaign. He turns 31 right as free agency opens 2025, but with PFF coverage grades above 70, like I said, he's decent. In 6 of his past 8 seasons, he should still receive plenty of attention. PFF estimates 3 years, $11 million per, so 3 for 33 or 3 for 27. Either way, I do think that it would be a sound investment because say the Vikings bring back Byron Murphy Jr., which he's a guy on the outside is good. And Murph did moonlight quite a bit in the slot over the last 2 years. But if you bring Hilton in, then you can have Murph on the outside full time, so you instantly improve 2 spots. So I think that this one would make a lot of sense in conjunction with bringing back a guy like Byron Murphy Jr. So your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings need Mike Hilton in the slot, baby. Let's go. Your thoughts are our thoughts. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull. Production value.